Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Number 5, Carr. In the 8 slot, number 12, Morgan. The catcher is in the 9 slot, number 4, Jansen. The pitcher today, scratch in the flex position, center fielder, number 13, Burks, and the remainder of the Mississippi Delta Lady Trojans. The coach of the Lady Trojans is former All-State, All-Region, All-American, our friend, and today, our respected rival, Olivia Burns.
Let's go!
And now, for your Lady Indians of Itawamba Community College, leading off, number 8 at second base, Skate Thompson. The center fielder, number 1, Sammy Day Jones. In the 3 slot is the DP, number 24, Jesse Smith. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 30, Romney Tyree. At first base, number 17, Brain Rippey. At third base, number 18, Haley Albertson. Right field, number 25, Emma Rose Thompson. Shortstop, number 13, Allie Bentley. And the left fielder is number 2, Bailey Ware. And the pitcher is in the flex position, number 14, Emily Robinson, the remainder of the Itawamba Community College Indians, coached by Hawkins and Kelly Beth Ernest. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the pitching circle and join us in welcoming home former ICC head softball coach Andy Kirk and team mother Dana Kirk as they will throw out the afternoon's ceremonial first pitch. Coach Kirk retired as the all-time winningest coach with a career record, 376 wins, 130 losses, 2018 regular season state championship, 2019 conference tournament state championship, the program's first World Series appearance in 2019, the 2021 regular season championship, the same season the team earned its first #1 ranking in the nation by the NJCAA. It goes without saying that none of Kirk's success with the team would have been possible without the love, support, countless amazing team meals from all-time greatest team mom, Miss Dana. Coach Kelly Beth Ernest extends a thank you to Coach Kirk and Miss Dana for their years of hard work and dedication to take the softball program to where it is today, and to guide her through the beginning of her coaching journey that led her to ICC. Coach Kirk, Ms. Dana, when you're ready. Let's hear it for Coach Kirk and Ms. Dana. We ask you to stand and remove your headgear out of respect to the greatest country on the planet. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FANB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we're getting set for the First American National Bank opening pitch here between ICC and Mississippi Delta. Game 1 of 2 this afternoon. As ICC, big day here at the park. We'll talk about that throughout the afternoon. As Emily Robinson in the circle here for the Indians. That First American National Bank opening pitch is fouled back and out of play. It comes your way at 2:01. So it's a 2:01 First American National Bank opening pitch here for this doubleheader today. We talked about the big day, but this big day wouldn't be possible. Well, the full day wouldn't be possible. It wouldn't be thanks to our friends over at Mississippi Delta. We were originally scheduled to play Calhoun. Is that pitch in there for a strike? 0-2 now is the count, but originally played Calhoun. Their conference game got rained out, so they had to make up their conference game today, and Delta stepped in and said, hey, you know, we'll come play, get a couple of extra games in before conference play starts this weekend. That pitch drew us high for a ball.
We're grateful they did. It is an exciting day, as we'll talk about, and definitely want to get some games in on this historic afternoon.
So 1-2 now is the count here to McKenna Brown, the right fielder for Delta. That pitch falling off the table, a little low. 2-2 now is the count. We'll give you the Coca-Cola starting lineups for both teams between the innings here. As it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs. As Brown is starting us off here. And there's strike 3.
Got her looking at him.
So a nice start to the contest there for M. Rob. Her first Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day. She is 6-2 on the year. And now this is going to bring up Anna Marie Stradisha, the second baseman. If that name sounds familiar for some of the ICC faithful, that is the sister of former ICC second baseman Rachel Stradisha. That pitch in there for a strike from M-Rob.
M-Rob Brooklyn in good shape already early in this game.
We'll take a look at some of the stats on her after this pitch here. She's got a 0-1 count with 1 out and nobody on here in the top of the first. This one hammered left field. Left fielder's going to give chase over in foul territory, and we'll squeeze it for out number 2. Well, Michael, if you would, real quick, just give us a rundown of some of those numbers so far this season.
Yes, as you said, M-Rob comes in today with a record of 6-2 on 9 appearances. She's pitched 47 innings, given up 42 hits, 21 runs, only 13 of those earned. Only 6 walks to an impressive now 51 strikeouts with a 1.94 ERA coming into today. Ball there on this batter, number 25, Milton. She is a designated player today for Mississippi Delta.
So 1-0 is the count. There is 2 outs here in the inning. That pitch just missing outside for a ball. 2-0 now goes the count. Well, Michael, we talk about the big day today. Well, we had our groundbreaking for the future softball and tennis complex that will be going up at the end of the season here at ICC. A great turnout from the community as well as local media, former players, as there's a swing and a miss for strike 1. But just a big day today here to celebrate ICC softball and tennis.
Yes, it's a very bright future we have ahead for our student athletes, and this new facility will really be a benefit to generations to come here at ICC.
So 2-1 is the count here. This is the DP Melton at the plate. That pitch just missing outside for a ball. And 3-1 now is the count to Melton.
That was a good effort by Tyree to frame that one in there. Just a little too far out when it started, but good effort. Try to get that called strike.
So waiting the 3-1 offering here from Imrob. This one hammered. Center fielder, though, will jog up and make the play to record the out. So a 3-up, 3-down inning there for Delta. As we'll keep it here real quick and give you today's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups. And Michael, let's start by checking out the lineup here for the 1-7 Delta Trojans.
Sure. Leading off, we just saw number 6, McKenna Brown, playing right field today. She was followed by number 10, Anna Maria Sternisha, playing second base today. And you just saw number 25, Madison Melton, fly out there. She's a designated player for the day. Coming up after that will be number 22, Elizabeth Carpenter, playing shortstop, followed by number 14, Tyler Vanucci at third. Number 1, Taryn Clark is your pitcher. We're about to see as she's warming up. Then batting 7th, number 5, Aubrey Carr is the left fielder for Delta, followed by number 12, Mia Robles. Excuse me. Wow, that should be 16, Sarah Bess Morgan, playing first. And finally batting last for Delta is number 4, Erica Jansen, the catcher. Their flex player, is number 13, Shakira Brooks, playing center field.
That is your lineup there for Delta. And now lineup here for ICC. ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination, and Coach Ernest and Coach Hawk hope they got that winning combination put together here in Game 1.
Leading off for ICC today, as usual, is going to be number 8, Sarah Kate Thompson, playing second base. She'll be followed by number 1, Sammy Day Jones in center field. Batting third will be 24, Jessie Smith, our designated player for the Indians today, followed by number 30, Riley Tyree, the catcher. Batting fifth is going to be 17, Rain Rippey at first base. Then number 18, Haley Alberson at third. Batting seventh is going to be number 25, Emma Rose Thompson in right field. Number 13, Allie Beckley, shortstop. And rounding out the Indians lineup today is going to be number 2, Bailey Ware in left field. The flex player for the Indians is number 14, Emily Robinson, the pitcher.
And that is your starting lineup there, brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. Tupelo has some reps from Coke here today.
Yes, we're grateful for Mike Whitehurst and Jeff Gilmore being out here with us today.
Got a chance to speak momentarily to Jeff out there as that first pitch is going to be a slow for a ball. We hope to have some photos, some plans, and some future things going on with on the website soon. We'll have some coverage from today's groundbreaking as well. You can see that tonight on WTVA and WCBI. Appreciate AI and Allie coming out today to give us some coverage on the event as well. Swing and a miss for strike one. 1-1 now is the count here on Sarah Kate Thompson. Thompson right up the middle. Oh, nice play over by the pitcher. Throw over is in time for the putout. 1-3 to retire Skate. And now this will bring up Sammy Day Jones for the Indians with one down and nobody on. So Sammy is playing in center field. She's already got one put out in the game. That was the last out of the top half of the inning. Was that first pitch, finds the corner for a strike. Well, this is Taryn Clark in the circle. She comes in with a record of 0-7. And Michael, after this pitch, just get another rundown of her stats. And that pitch just missing outside. 1-1 is the count.
So Clark does come in with an 0-7 record in 9 appearances, 4 complete games. She's pitched 37 innings, given up 57 hits, 47 runs, 28 of those earned, walked 10 and struck out 15, and brings in a 5.25 ERA into today's contest.
This pitch foul back and out of play. 1-2 now is the count here on Day Jones. Smith is on deck. She's the DP this afternoon. And so with one out and nobody on here, Sammy trying to spark the bats for the Indians. Right back to the pitcher, bounces off over. Going to be a tough play here, and Jones is able to reach.
Yeah, hard play for Clark there as the ball came right back at her, came down to the side of her leg and her foot, and just rolled out, but rolled it slow enough that the second baseman tried to make a play but could not get there with Dave Jones' speed.
So that'll go for an infield single there, as really a tough reaction by the pitcher to be able to get back on top of the ball that quickly. And so now this will be Jesse Smith, the DP, coming to the plate here for the Indians.
Jesse coming in with a healthy 357 average for the Indians.
Runner on first with one out. That first pitch high for a ball, maybe a pitch out to see if Jones was going that time.
She's third on the team with 11 RBIs and would love to see her get her 12th one here and get the scoring started for the Indians in the first inning.
No score here with one out in the bottom of the first. All-speed pitch, hammered, it's got a chance, back, gone! Two-run home run off the bat of Jesse Smith.
Like we said, you want to get that scoring started early, and there's no better way than a two-run home run from your third batter in the lineup.
Well, she was sitting on off speed, and that's what she got. And that one went for a ride, a two-run home run off the bat of Jesse Smith, and ICC takes a 2-0 advantage here. I was just about to say, you were talking about her picking up her 12th. I was like, let's just go ahead and add another one on there and put it out.
I don't want to be too greedy. Yeah. I would have been fine with 12, something in the gap. But, hey, she knows what we need. This team always does so much better when they score early.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to get ahead and you get your pitcher more confident. They have a lead to work with. So it's always great to get scoring started in the first inning.
So Riley Tyree will come to the bat here with one out and nobody on. ICC leading 2-0. That pitch paints the outside corner for a strike. Got a chance to see Hall of Famer CC Cavanaugh, or CC Austin to those former ICC fans. And she's somebody that knows about hitting a ball out of the ballpark or two here. And she's liking the start of this one as that pitch missing high and outside for a ball.
Tyree coming today really leading this team in offense. She has a 489 average to lead the team, 23 hits, 7 doubles, 3 homers, 26 RBI, outpacing the rest of the team with runs driven in. So we're really getting a lot of production out of her in this cleanup position.
That pitch missing low for a ball, 2-1 now is the count here to Riley Tyree. Well, she was ripping the cover off the ball to start the season, and her first 4 games had 4 two-run home runs down in Louisiana. And she has been hot ever since. So 2-1 is the count. There is one out. Tyree, who is catching here, hammers this one. Center fielder is going to drift over, able to get underneath it for the out. Sounded good off the bat, just got underneath it just a little bit too much that time. And so now this will bring up Rain Rippey. Excuse me, I said it was Riley that hit those home runs. It's actually Rain Rippey.
It was.
That hit those home runs.
But I take away from Tyree. She does have 3 home runs on her own. But, yes, that was Rain that was just on fire down there in Louisiana to get the season started.
And she would like to find that same bat here today, see if she can really start moving into conference play on a tear. This is a non-conference game between ICC and Delta. So that pitch in the dirt, skips away, nobody on base to do any damage.
And Rippey really has kept the bat warm despite, that home run outburst. She's batting .361 with 13 hits, 5 doubles, 17 RBI of her own. So not too far behind Riley Tyree on that category.
So 1-0 is the count. Clark in the circle here for Delta. This one hit, but pulled foul, and it evened things up at 1-1.
Our viewers at home may notice we only have one umpire in this game. We thought Mr. Jim Ingram was supposed to be here to do the second game, but apparently he had other plans that he felt were more important. So we're having to go with one umpire, thanks to Mr. Jim.
Yeah, the other umpire suffered an injury last night, so unable to make it today, and the assigner couldn't find anyone to kind of fill in that spot, so both teams are cool with playing with one here. So 2-1 now is the count. This is Rippey at the plate. That pitch missing high and outside. 3-1 now is the count. So with that said, if you say, well, Gord, you're not arguing close calls like you normally are, I'm going to try my best not to do that today because he's having to call from behind the plate.
He has his hands full.
So waiting the 3-1 offering here from Clark to Rippey. That one's going to miss high, and Rippey will reach on a 2-out walk. And now this will bring up Haley Alberson to the plate.
Sixth slot, the third baseman, number 18, Haley Alberson.
So Alberson will come to the plate. If you were to ask her if she ever sat through one of the most boring classes, she would probably say her kinesiology class was one of the most boring classes she's had this morning.
I heard they had an awesome guest speaker. That's the rumor.
I don't know about awesome guest speaker, but time is taken here real quick as he was calling for a possible showing an illegal pitch.
Is maybe something to do with where she was starting.
Yep, so it is going to be a 1-0 count. And that pitch missing low and outside for a ball. 2-0 now is the count after the illegal pitch. But, yeah, I had a chance to go talk to Miss Pierce, kinesiology class today about sports information. I know that's surprising because you think kinesiology, you're thinking working out, exercising. I'm going to be the first person that comes to mind.
Well, you are a natural athlete. Anyone that's seen your golf swing knows that all the fine techniques are there.
3-0 now is the count here to Hey. Figure the red light will be on in this situation unless she just gets something she can absolutely turn on. And she does swing on this one, pops it up, foul territory. And they're going to catch it over in foul territory. So nice job there getting that out. As ICC leads it 2-0 after that 2-run home run. We're going to take a timeout, hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.com.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was steaks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
Dane.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to start the top of the second. ICC with a 2-0 lead here to be the 4-5-6 batters due up for Deltas. His first pitch fouled back for strike one. Carpenter, who is the shortstop, Fanucci, the third baseman, and it'll be Clark, the pitcher, scheduled up here in the top of the second. It was a 2-run home run by Jesse Smith out to left field. That's the difference in the ball game right now. So we're in the top of the second, game one here between ICC and Mississippi Delta. Emily Robinson still in the circle here. M-Rob, as she's better known, as that pitch missing for a ball. 1-1 now is the count.
Much like Tyree for the Indians in that cleanup spot, Carpenter leads the Delta team with a .333 average, 19 hits, 1 double, and 7 RBI to lead Delta in all those categories.
Oh, nice off-speed pitch. Way ahead of that one. That time was Carpenter, and now the count goes 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and no outs as Carpenter starting us off here in the top of the second inning. And Rob just let that one go a bit too soon as it hopped across. 2-2 now is the count here to Carpenter.
Great crowd out today, enjoying this beautiful weather here at ICC.
That pitch drifts high. Now the count goes 3-2. Yeah, a blistering, what do you want to say, 70s, mid-70s?
Yeah, I think we're supposed to push 80 today, I believe. 78
is what it's calling right now. So waiting the 3-2 pitch here from Imrob. This is going to be a liner, and the first baseman will make the play. Well, I said it was a liner, but it was kind of just a little baby pop-up that time, and a nice job over there at first base by Rippey to get the pop-up and record the out. This is Tyler Vanucci that will come to the plate now here for the Trojans. They're 1-7 on the year.
I was looking, they haven't played a lot of similar opponents to us, so it's kind of hard to gauge, you know, even keel. They've played a lot of teams we have not played.
Vanucci swings at that first pitch, misses for strike one. 0-1 now is the count. 1 out and nobody on. That pitch falls off the table a bit too soon. 1-1 now is the count. Well, conference play, it fires up. This weekend, ICC will travel to Meridian. That means baseball will be at home against Meridian. You can catch that game right back here on the Red Channel. This one fouled right back into your living room. Baseball will be on the road tomorrow. They're heading down to Smithville Stadium. It originally was scheduled to be in Delta State, but there is rain forecast for the area. And they'll play a triple header. It'll be Delta and Jones and ICC gathering up for that.
That's a nice facility for them to get to play in tomorrow.
So 1-2 now is the count. Vanucci with the swing and miss. The second Renaissance Bank strikeout of the game for Imrob. And now this will bring Clark to the plate. She's trying to help her own cause here as she will dig in with 2 outs and nobody on here in the top of the second. Imrob's pitch in there for a strike. You can keep up with all the action going on by following us on Twitter at Let's Go ICC. Visit letsgoicc.com, especially this time of year when there's a lot of schedule changes that go into the baseball and softball seasons. That pitch in there for a strike.
Seems like we have those just about every day between all the various spring sports that are outside. Somebody's going to have to cancel or change due to weather and location, field conditions, whatnot.
So 0-2 now is the count here on Clark. Going to have to protect the dish here. Imrob looking for the exit. 0-2 pitch coming. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Another Renaissance Bank strikeout. Back-to-back Renaissance Bank strikeouts. Renaissance Bank, they are the bank that understands you. Visit RenaissanceBank.com to find out why. Back with more right after this.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Fulton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we set now here for the bottom of the second inning. It'll be the 7, 8, 9 batters due up for the Indians. Emma Rose Thompson, Allie Beckley, and Bailey Ware scheduled up. So Emma Rose will start us off. Listen to that first pitch in there for a strike. 2-0 is your score. It was a 2-run home run in the bottom of the first by Jessie Smith. That is the difference in the game so far. And this one ripped over the head of the left fielder, and this was going to go for extra bases.
Yeah, I think that Carr may have lost that one just for a second because she was standing flat-footed when it went over her head, like she thought she had it, but it cleared right over and took her a minute to catch up to it.
Allie Beckley is going to come to the plate here. She is a new addition to the lineup for the Indians. She was a member of the Lady Indians basketball team. So I believe this may be only her second or third game. I
believe her third game.
Yeah, say third game that she's participated in. She is playing shortstop here for the Indians. Stands in, takes that first pitch low and outside for a ball.
I take that back. This is her second game. She has 1 game, 4 at-bats, 2 hits and 2 runs. So she's batting .500 in her 1 game and a stolen base. So glad to have her in here now that the basketball season is wrapped up.
There's a runner on second, and that pitch just missing outside for a ball. 2-0 now is the count. There is no outs. Beckley, then Ware is due up, and then we'll flip it back to the top of the lineup here for the Lady Indians. So 2-0 is the count to Beckley. And that pitch just missing for a ball. Well, you heard the loud cheers. Well, that's the women's basketball team that is here to support the softball team and Allie this afternoon.
A lot of students out today. A lot of employees I see, some community members.
As we await the 3-0 pitch here, taking the whole way, and it is a strike. One of those being Tommy Chamley. He and the rest of the folks at First American National Bank proud to sponsor today's action here on the ICC Sports Network.
We're also proud to have Tommy on our ICC Foundation board. He's a great leader for this college, and we appreciate his service.
Shows bunt, bunts it foul, and now the count will go 3-2. And Tommy, just an all-around good guy. Comes to a lot of the sporting events, saw him in a lot of basketball games, brings his grandkids out. And so now the count goes 3-2 here to Beckley. So a nice job by Clark to battle back and force the count to go full. And that pitch is going to go high, and Beckley will draw the walk. And now to put runners on first and second with no outs. And Bailey Ware, the left fielder, coming to the plate here for the Indians.
Bailey Ware, a speedy left fielder for the Indians, batting .370 coming into today's game. 10 hits, 9 runs, a double, 3 RBI, 3 walks, and 10 stolen bases. So if we can keep up this getting people on base right now, she's definitely going to move around them in a hurry.
So the left fielder will dig in, shows bunt, pulls back, and takes that pitch low and outside for a ball. She's a second-generation Indian. Her brother played baseball here a couple of years ago. But Bailey will tell you in a hurry she's a better athlete of the two. So 1-0 is the count. No outs. Runners on first and second. That pitch missing low for a ball. 2-0 now is the count. Kind of tell once she got that runner on second, that being Clark, it's kind of bothered her a little bit here.
Yeah, and Thompson is challenging them. She's getting healthy leads, and they haven't attempted to throw down to second yet, but she's going to make them earn it.
So 2-0 is the count here to Ware. And takes that pitch high for a ball. 3-0 now is the count.
With 2 on and no outs, you got to look for a red light here.
Well, the wind was whipping earlier. It has died since this game started. I was hoping it would continue to blow just to keep us cool here. So that pitch high for a ball, and now we'll have bases loaded here for the Indians, and we flip it back to the top of the lineup. And Sarah Kate Thompson, she grounded out 1-3 in her first at bat.
And I should be looking for a little extra here.
We'll have a quick meeting in the mound, so we'll take a quick timeout with them. Let's hear from First American National Bank and be back with more.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel the high-tech touch.
And welcome back as the meeting in the circle is broken up here. Doesn't look like we're going to make a change in this situation. As Sarah Kate Thompson will come to the plate. It'll be bases loaded and no outs here for the Indians. A big-time opportunity to start to open up this one here in the bottom of the second. ICC leads it 2-0.
Skate has 9 RBI on the year and can really increase that number right here with a good swing.
This is that first pitch, and right now Clark struggling to find the zone as Jansen that time kind of held on to it a little bit longer. See if she couldn't get a frame job there, but didn't get it. 1-0 is the count now here to Thompson. That one ripped up the middle, but deflected off the glove of the pitcher, and that's going to go for a double play.
What a play by Sternisha at second base. Get that deflection and make the flip to the double play.
Well, that's, yeah, just unfortunate right there for the Indians, but a great play for Delta to get 2 quick outs. Boy, if they can get out of this inning with no damage done, that would be huge. Now this is going to be Day Jones coming to the plate. She had a single, rips this one, and it's going to be tracked down in the center field. A line out to center. Hey, kudos to Delta. Had their back against the wall with no outs and bases loaded. They were able to get out of that inning with no damage done. We've played 2. We're going to take a timeout, hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we head to the top of the third inning. 2-0 ICC with the lead, and a great job there by Delta in the bottom half of the second inning to get out of that bases-loaded jam with no damage done. So now if you're the Trojans, you want to get the bats fired up here. This will be the 7, 8, 9 batters due up. Carr, Morgan, and Jansen.
Carr has struggled at the plate, coming in with only 4 hits and 40 at-bats. She does have a double, 2 RBI, 2 walks.
So she will start us off here. She's playing in left field. As M. Rob still in the circle here for the Indians. This pitch foul back for strike 1.
The Trojans did send Madison Melton, who's their DP for the game, into the bullpen that last inning as Clark was struggling, and she's still down there warming up.
So 0-1 is the count here to Carr. That pitch finds the corner for a strike. 0-2 now is the count here to the left fielder, Carr. Aubrey Carr trying to spark the bats here for the Trojans as they trail it 2-0 here in the top of the third. That pitch just a little bit outside. Trying to get her to chase one there, but a nice eye on the part of Carr to hold off on that one. 1-2 now is the count. Wind starting to pick up a little bit. It's blowing out towards left field and basically out towards the scoreboard. Is swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that is going to be the 4th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the game.
3rd in a row for MRob.
So now this will bring up the first baseman, Sarah Bess Morgan, coming to the plate. She's batting in that 8th spot.
Morgan has seen limited action so far this year for the Trojans.
Swings at the first pitch she sees, pulls it foul down the first base side. That'll go for strike 1.
She has 1 hit in 20 at-bats, 2 RBIs on the year so far. 9 strikeouts as well.
So 0-1 is the count here to Morgan. She'll be followed up by Jansen, and if one of those were to reach, then we'd flip it back to the top of the lineup with McKenna Brown. So Morgan awaiting this pitch here with a 0-1 count, 1 out and nobody on here in the top of the third. ICC leading 2-0. That pitch upstairs for a ball, 1-1 now is the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. That is the situation right here in the top of the third. This one, dribbler, second baseman, finds it. Throws it over in time for the putout, 4-3. As that was Skate collecting that one and tossing it over to Rain Rippey for the putout.
Just nice little routine ground ball there. No problem for Thompson.
And so now with 2 outs, this is going to be Erica Jansen, the catcher, coming to the plate. Trying to spark a little bit of a 2-out rally here. That pitch a little bit too far inside for a ball. 1-0 the count here to Jansen.
Jansen batting a 167 average, 4 hits, 1 double, 2 RBIs, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts on the year.
So 1-0 pitch coming. This one popped up. It's going to drop for a base hit.
That one just fell right in the gap between second base and the center fielder. Kind of off the end of the bat a little bit there, but just dropped right in.
First hit of the game there for the Trojans. ICC has collected 3 hits so far in the contest. And now we go back to the top of the lineup here in right fielder, McKenna Brown, who struck out looking in her first at bat. There is 2 outs and a runner at first. Behind on the fastball, strike 1. So 0-1 is the count. Saw some of the football coaches out here earlier. They were enjoying the seat on the hill. Is that pitch in there for a strike? 0-2 now is the count. They're having a little tribe camp going on, football this Saturday. Now you can register ahead of time, but walk-ups are welcome. Visit letsgoicc.com. You can find out more information there on the football page. 0-2 pitch, high for a ball. 1-2 now is the count.
It was a good pitch, though. Brown looked at that and initially got the shoulder motion like she was going to go for it and realized it was a rise ball and wisely laid off, but thought about it.
So waiting the 1-2 offering here from MRob. And strike 3. Another Renaissance Bank strikeout. Second time today. Brown goes down looking at that one. The 5th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day for MRob. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as it'll be the 3-4-5 batters due up here for the Indians. Jesse Smith, Riley Tyree, and Rain Rippey. And if you recall, it was Smith who gave us this 2-0 lead here in her last at-bat. Swings on this one, pops it up, and it's not going to be deep enough. Thought she might have had second homer of the day, but instead turns into a fly ball out to left for out number 1.
She had the same idea, though, Adam.
Yeah, she just,
same line as the last home run.
Just got underneath that one, and now this is going to be Riley Tyree coming to the plate. Tyree flew out to center field in her only at bat so far in the contest. And she hits this one. This one's got a chance. Gone! No, it's off the top of the fence.
It hit just below the yellow line. And luckily for the left fielder, it careened right to her.
Yes.
She didn't have to chase it down or anything, so that probably saved an extra base. Otherwise, Tyree might have gotten 3 out of that.
Yeah, I thought that one was out of here, but yeah, hit the top of the fence, came back in for a Davis Ford double. And now this is going to be Rain Rippey coming to the plate. Rippey walked in her previous at-bat. She was left stranded back in the first inning as that first pitch high for a ball. This is where we've seen Clark struggle from time to time whenever she has a runner behind her in this situation.
Yeah, her defense really bailed her out last inning when she was struggling in that same position.
That pitch scoots across, gets away, and that allowed the runner to advance on the pass ball.
Yeah, Jansen, I don't know if she lost it. She just kind of sat there and waited to pick the ball up and allowed Tyree to easily get to third.
So 2-0 is the count, 1 out, runner at third. ICC trying to pick up some insurance runs here in the bottom half of the third. And, of course, when we talk about those insurance runs, we talk about your Itawamba County State Farm agent, Brandon Poland, as that pitch misses low for a ball. So whether it be home, auto, or life, stop by and see Brandon right there on South Adams Street. He's halfway down the street. Can't miss that big red sign there in Fulton. Appreciate Brandon and all he does to help bring today's action your way. 3-0 pitch in there for a strike. Rippey was taken the whole way that time. Thought it was a ball, but we'll come back and reset here with a 3-1 count.
I think she thought it was inside, but umpire disagreed.
So waiting the 3-1 offering here. And that pitch, she was able to hold off on it. It will be the second time she draws a walk in the contest. And this is going to be Haley Alberson coming to the plate. She popped up in foul territory to end the first inning, and it was on a 3-0 count. One of those you thought the red light would have been on in that situation, but she did chase one and kind of helped out Delta in that sense. So looking to redeem herself here with one out and runners on the corners. The runner's going to get the free pass as they throw down to third and dive back without any issues. So Rippey heads over to second.
It's going to be her third stolen base of the year, so she's 3-0 on stolen base attempts.
1-0 is the count here to Albertson. (2-0) now the count after that pitch goes into the dirt. Well, a great opportunity here, RBI opportunity coming up for Haley as she's got runners at second and third. Wind picking up, blowing out more towards center field now.
And the way Clark has struggled, you know, throwing a lot of balls outside, it's really up to the Indians to make her make a pitch. They can just kind of be patient and find the one they want.
That pitch up for a ball. 3-0 now is the count here to Albertson. They do have a pitcher warming up. Looks like they might be getting ready to make a switch here.
Yeah, she just came back from the bullpen about 2 pitches ago.
So waiting the 3-0 offering here. And that went in there for a strike. 3-1 now is the count. Well, it is Madison Melton, who is the DP, that gets scheduled to come in here. So waiting the 3-1 offering. This one hit deep, pulled foul, and right off the physical plan as they were over there tearing down the tent from today's festivities. Well, the tent caught it.
Yeah, tent got it. That was a pretty inside pitch, but she was able to get around on it, but unfortunately pulled it foul. But probably could have drawn ball 4 there.
So now the count goes 3-2 here. Albertson hammers this one. It's down the line. It's going to drive in 1. Now make it 2. And a clutch hit there, a double by Hay.
Yeah, very similar to that last one. She just got her timing lined up on this one. Shot it right down that left field line. Brought in both runs. Doubles the Indians' lead now to 4-0.
It is a Davis Ford double. It looks like we're going to have a call to the bullpen being brought to you by Tommy Morgan real estate agent Ricky Murphy. We'll take a timeout. ICC leads it 4-0 with 1 out here in the bottom of the third.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Trav!
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as new pitcher in the contest here is going to be Madison Melton. So she will move from the DP to the pitcher.
Freshman left-handed pitcher. Has 10 appearances, started 9 games with a 1-5 record. She has a 5.81 ERA. Walked 16, struck out 26.
It looks like Clark has moved to first base. Is that pitch just missing outside for a ball? So if that's the case, Clark is over to first base, and then Morgan has checked out of the contest, at least defensively. As this pitch fouled off and out of play, 1-1 now is the count. Part of the unfortunate part, we're not talking bad about the umpire because, as I said, he's a one-man show today, but
True.
A lot of times we just don't get those changes signaled in to us. But that defensive alignment brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. As that pitch missing for a ball, 2-1 now is the count.
Emma Rose had another one of those big doubles back to lead off the second inning. See if she can follow Alberson here.
So the 2-1 pitch, this one fouled right back into your living room. Evens things up now at 2-2. Well, we're not drinking an ice cold Coca-Cola, but we are enjoying some Dasani water, thanks to our friends at Coke. As there's a shot, second baseman's got a chance. We'll make the backhand grab. Going to be the long throw, and it's going to be off. And the run will come home. That throw will be off, and that'll allow the run to advance to second. So a lot of wild play there. We're going to start that one off with a E4, and then the run will score on an E3.
The shortstop, number 13.
Or excuse me, the run will actually score on that error. The runner will advance on the E3.
Right, the run will score on the E3.
But either way it goes, 5-0 now is the score, and this is going to be Beckley coming to the plate. At first pitch high, and the runner, nobody covering third, so the runner easily stole third base there. So 5-0 now is the score after a couple of errors on the part of Delta. Beckley at the plate. She walked, was erased on a Little Caesars double play. Hits this one, shortstop, rolls it up, throws it over in time, but the run will score, so that'll be an RBI for Beckley, 6-3 on the putout. And now with one out in the inning, this will bring Bailey Ware to the plate, and ICC leads this one 6-0.
And he's really starting to pour it on to the Trojans now.
Ware swings on the first pitch she sees. Nice grab by the shortstop. Throw across the way is in time for the out. Back-to-back putouts over there by Carpenter. But ICC puts 4 runs on the board as we'll take a break and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was steaks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker, empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional, comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we head now to the top of the 4th inning. 2-3-4 batters due up. Stranisha, what we think to be, nope, it will not be Milton. Yeah, it will be Milton.
Yeah, Milton will still be there.
And then Carpenter scheduled up here for the Trojans here in the top of the 4th. They trail it 6-0 after 4 runs put on the board in the bottom of the 3rd by the Indians. That pitch finds the outside corner of the plate. 1-1 now is the count.
That was an excellent pitch there by Emrob. Just nailed that corner.
It's 5 strikeouts on the afternoon so far by Emrob. Shows bunt, fouls that one back, and now the count goes 1-2.
Yeah, Stranisha just kind of chopped at that one a little bit late.
Look, you're going to take a little bit of time to kind of talk it over here. Maybe fouled it back, and it may have came off of Tyree, so giving her a chance to kind of catch herself there. 1-2 now is the count here on Stranisha. She popped up in foul territory, was retired by the left fielder, and her only at bat so far today. Swings on this one. It's going to be fouled and out of play, and we'll stay at 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and no outs. That's the situation right now here with Stranisha and the Trojans as they trail at 6-0.
Emrob has been on top of these Trojan batters all day, only allowing 1 hit so far.
That pitch up high. Couldn't get her to chase one. Good eye by Stranisha.
Hasn't walked anybody yet. And again, that one single was kind of off the end of the bat, bloop right over second base into the gap. So really strong command by Emrob.
2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Another Renaissance Bank strikeout. Renaissance Bank, the bank that understands you. Visit RenaissanceBank.com to find out why. And now the DP, Melton, will come to the plate. She lined out to center field to end the first in a 3-up, 3-down inning to start the contest.
The DP, who is now the pitcher.
That pitch in there for a strike. So 0-1 the count here to Maddie Melton. So 0-1 is the count. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Nice job after going to the outside corner, coming right back inside on the batter to get ahead in the count now 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Another one. 7 so far in the contest. 3rd straight. And now this will bring Carpenter to the plate. She was popped up in a dive, not really a diving catch, more of a falling-like catch made over at first base to retire her to start the 2nd inning. As there's going to be a ground ball, left side, foul for strike 1. So 0-1 is the count here to Carpenter. So 0-1 with 2 outs, nobody on here for the Trojans. ICC leads at 6-0. Took a little bit of it off of at that time, and Carpenter way ahead of that one. 0-2 now is the count.
You just see Emrob changing speeds, changing locations, just really putting it where she wants to and keeping these Trojan batters guessing.
So what did the 0-2 pitch here? Strike 3.
Strikes out the side to end the inning.
3 up, 3 down. Go the Trojans. 8 Renaissance Bank strikeouts in the game. Let's hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we head now to the bottom of the fourth inning. For ICC, it'll be the 1-2-3 batters due up. Sarah Kate Thompson, Sammy Day Jones, and Jessie Smith, all scheduled up here for the Indians. It's 6-0. 2 runs in the bottom of the first, 4 in the bottom of the third. And that was your scoring update brought to you by Samstown Market there in Manatee. And here comes Sarah Kate. She's 0 for 2, but she has just been on the bad side of luck so far, as the first hit was right back to the pitcher. It's one of those that pitcher was almost like, hey, look what I found. And then the second time she lined into a double play that was off the gloves of the pitcher as a swing and a miss there. If the pitcher doesn't get a glove on the ball, it's down for a base hit and probably 2-run score in that situation.
Indeed.
So there's just some days you come to the ballpark and it's just not your day.
Well, the way the Indians are batting today, and she's going to have plenty of opportunities to make up for that.
Healthy swing and a miss there. 0-2 now is the count. She was good. Brother Chris makes a good point. She was one of the guest speakers during today's ceremony. Did a great job kind of representing the softball team on their speech. As that pitch missing low and outside for a ball. 1-2 now is the count. You know, we have to kind of take credit for that. We hype her up each week for the Water Play Wednesday.
I was going to say that she gets credit for some good training for great folks at Sports Information that she is a proud part of as a student worker.
2-2 now is the count. I'm going to have to back that up by saying a lot of that was just natural talent. We just hand her a piece of paper and say read, and she knocks it out of the park. So 2-2 now is the count here on Skate. Is that pitch missing? 3-2 now is the count. So waiting the 3-2 pitch here as wind really starting to pick up now. And that pitch missing outside. A nice at bat there. Fell behind 0-2 on the count. Was able to come back and draw that walk to start us off here in the bottom of the fourth. And now this will be Sammy Day Jones. She is 1 for 2 on the day. She has scored a run. She lined out to center to end the second. And her last at bat.
That wind starting to pick up straight out to left field. May see some opportunities for some more home runs as we get into the heart of our lineup.
Jones takes that pitch high for a ball. You got a threat of a lot of speed over at first base in Thompson. That first pitch high for a ball. 1-0 is the count.
Skate leads the Indians with 11 stolen bases on the year.
And this time a little show bunt, pull back and swing on it, but fouled it off. Yeah, that's the reason why, you know, I'm not saying this insultingly, but in the game of softball, if you're playing third base, one, you got to be a heck of an athlete. Two, you got to be a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
Because they show the bunt. Yeah, they show the bunt, they come charging in, then you get a player swing on it like that. You see them coming in once again. This pitch fouled back and out of play. But you see most of them. Looks like everybody except the second baseman on the infield for Delta are wearing a mask, and I just don't see how anybody on the left side of the field wouldn't wear a mask, especially if you have to come in often like these situations. 1-2 now is the count. There's a shot, and it's up the middle. Only one play. It's over to first, and it's in time for the putout. 6-3 as Sarah Kate does advance to second. And now this is going to bring Jessie Smith to the plate. Jessie had a 2-run home run in the first. Flew out to left to the warning track in her last at-bat. She had this win in the last at-bat. Probably would have carried out of the ballpark. This time
she goes opposite
go
field all the way to the fence.
And that's going to drop, and that's going to score a run, and that's going to be a double off the bat of Smith. Smith having herself a day here in game one. That's her third RBI of the afternoon as Thompson comes around and scores with ease. And now ICC leads it 7-0. This will be Tyree coming to the plate. Tyree, she doubled. Was that the one that was off the top of the?
Yes, that we thought was a home run, but just hit just below the yellow line on the fence.
So Tyree would like to have a little bit of a do-over on that last at bat. See some folks out enjoying the disc golf course out there in center field. You ever played disc golf?
Once a couple years ago with my son. He came back from summer camp, fired up about it. We played one time, and he never wanted to go back.
You ruined it for him. As this pitch popped up, and it's going to get down over the head of the shortstop.
Smith's going to have to hold up because she had to hold up and see if it was going to be caught. But
and heads up base
Tyree,
running.
yeah.
Tyree never stopped, so that's technically a double.
Yeah, they never even looked at her. They kind of looked at the runner going to third and took their time and just, you know, not to be critical, but you don't see a lot of urgency with Delta. They seem to be playing a little bit slow at times and just not quite as sharp as they want to be at this point in the season probably.
So we're going to put that down as a question mark, but it looks like she never stopped running to get that double. Of course, our stats up here, always unofficial. We go by the coach's stats at the end of the day. As that pitch in there for a strike, 0-1 is the count here to Rain Rippey. She's been to the plate twice and has walked twice today.
Later stole second base and scored a run in the third inning.
As that pitch in there for a strike. ICC would love to push across these 2 runs, at least one of them here in the bottom half of the fourth, to see if they can get that run rule in effect here in game 1. As that pitch drifts high for a ball. 1-2 now is the count here to Rain Rippey, the first baseman. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Runners on second and third here for the Indians. That pitch outside. Nice job by the catcher,
yeah, very
Jansen.
Much so. Had a strong chance to be a wild pitch and score a run.
Now the count evens up at 2-2 here for Rippey. So Rippey will dig in here, waits the pitch, gets it, pulls it foul towards Lee Adams, who is taking photos today for ICCimages.com. Don't know if he got a shot at the ball coming at him that way, but you can visit ICCimages.com. Get digital downloads available for $1. And that goes all the way back, I believe, to 2010. Again, that's ICCimages.com. Rippey rips it. Center fielder drifting back, but will make the play. It will be deep enough to score and advance the runner. And a successful put out there, as that's going to be a sacrifice fly brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They remind you of the ultimate sacrifice paid for our sins. That's the ICC BSU. They're getting ready to load up and head out on their mission trip over spring break next week. They're heading up to Montana. So we wish Brother Chris and that crew a blessed and safe trip. I believe they'll have a little bit different weather than we have down here this week.
May need a little bit longer sleeve than he's wearing today.
So 0-1 is the count here, as this is Alberson at the plate. Change up just a little bit too high. Boy, that's a tough one to hang off of there. So 8-0 now is the score after that sacrifice fly by Rippey. Indians would like to get at least one more on the board here with the runner at third. This pitch fouled off, out of play. And now it's 0-2 here on Alberson. She doubled, drove in 2 runs, eventually came around to score in her last at bat. She also popped up in foul territory to the first baseman in her first at bat of the day. So 0-2 now is the count here to Haley. Reaches out to find a piece of that one. Only plays at first, and then it's dropped. And the run will score. Yeah. Alberson's going to try to head to second, and she'll get there without any issues.
That's going to be an error. First baseman looks a little shook up. I don't know if her arm got hit or something, or she's just...
It didn't look like it put her into the line. Maybe just an awkward
kind of bent over.
Yeah.
So how you scoring that one?
E3 on the play. The throw was in plenty of time, was kind of just dropped that time, as now ICC leads it 9-0 here. We may be having a substitution coming in this situation. 2 outs and a runner at second. And Coach Ernest, who is in her first year here as head coach at ICC,
6 for 18. Thank you.
will come in, and maybe the umpire heard us.
I think it's a pinch runner here situation for the Indians is what we got.
Is Wolf.
So Avery Wolf will come in to run in this situation. With 2 outs in the inning, Wolf will head to second, and this will be Emma Rose Thompson at the plate. Reached on an error, stole the base, advanced on an error as well.
Yeah, it was a
So
crazy
she
play.
doubled too. So runner at second here. That first pitch just missing low for a ball. Thompson playing out in right field.
Wolf, the pinch runner, has 3 stolen bases on the year, so we know she's got a little bit of speed.
So 1-0 is the count here. This pitch, a dribbler to the third baseman, scoops it up, throws it over in time for the putout to end the inning. But the Indians add 3 more runs on the board. They're 3 outs away from closing things down here in Game 1. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as ICC leads it 9-0 here as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Vanucci, Clark, and Carr is who we have scheduled up. We'll see if it stays that way here in the top of the 5th. ICC leads it 9-0. Emily Robinson still in the circle here for ICC.
She has been in command all day, easily ahead of most batters, confusing them, moving them around. Hasn't shown the slightest bit of struggle, so easy day on the mound for her.
Yeah, she has struck out 7 of the last 10 batters that she has faced,
including the last 4 that in the 3rd and everyone in the 4th.
Yep. Excuse me, 7 of the last 11. I see the hit now, but you know, I was just one off. Still sounds good. 1-1 now is the count here to Vanucci. Gets her guessing on that inside pitch. They actually say fouls it off for strike 2. 1-2 now is the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs as we're starting the inning here. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
It's the 2nd strikeout of the day for Vanucci.
9th strikeout of the afternoon here for M-Rob. And that is the 5th straight strikeout she's had since giving up that single to Jansen back in the 3rd. So with 1 out, this is Clark at the plate. Shows bunt, commits to it, and that's strike 1.
That ball just dropped right under her bat.
She started the day as pitcher, then was replaced by Melton, and she ended up going over to first base. And Melton became the pitcher in that case. 0-1 now is the count here to Clark. That pitch missing for a ball. She struck out swinging. That was to end the second, and her only at bat so far in the contest. So 1-1 is the count with one out. That pitch missing low. 2-1 now is the count here to Clark.
Very rare occurrence today that Imrob has been behind a batter.
So 2-1 now is the count. This would hit hard, but it's going to go foul off the top of the dugout. And now the count even up at 2-2. There is one out here in the inning. ICC leads game 1 9-0 here in the top of the 5th. 2-2 is the count. So waiting the 2-2 offering here from Imrob. And strike 3.
Beautiful on the corner there.
10th.
Clark just looking at it.
10th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the game. 6th in a row here. And now this should bring up Carr to the plate. We'll see if that's still going to be the case. It will not.
Nope.
As it's going to be number 7, Tanya Randall, coming to the plate. She's going to try to spark a little bit of a 2-out rally here, as ICC leads it 9-0.
The batter for Delta, number 7,
Randall comes in batting 167, has 2 hits and 12 at-bats, 1 RBI, has struck out 7 times.
So it's on her right now to extend this contest. ICC looking for the exit, trying to pick up this game 1 win in run rule fashion. So Randall will dig in, facing Robinson. That first pitch drifting high and outside for a ball. Remind you to stay tuned. We'll have the Renaissance Bank post game coming your way next. We'll have our Samstown Market star of the game. We get a game recap brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. That'll be coming your way, part of the Renaissance Bank update. As that pitch swung on a miss, I say update, Renaissance Bank post-game report. 1-1 now is the count.
We'll give you all the information, no matter what you call it.
Yeah. The kinesiology class on today, that's what sports information people do. Simply give you sports information. This pitch right back to the pitcher. Gloves it, throws it over in time for the out. ICC wins it 9-0 over Delta in game 1. And we'll take a break here and come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Samstown Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. Your final score here in game 1, ICC wins 9-0. And let's just get a game recap here from Michael Upton, being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. And Michael, your thoughts on the game?
Well, you had Rob on the mound being dominant as usual for the Indians. She went 10 strikeouts, no walks, only gave up 1 hit on sort of a bloop single over the second baseman. So she totally dominated the Trojan batters and really kept them off base. And then on the other side, you had scoring early and often from up and down the lineup for ICC as they were able to get on base often with multiple base hits. There weren't a lot of singles, not a lot of doubles. There was a home run, so just really an all-over team effort on the offensive side.
Your final line of the game for Delta, no runs, 1 hit, 3 errors. For ICC, 9 runs, 7 hits, no errors. 6 of those 7 hits, as you mentioned, Michael, going for extra bases this afternoon. I think it's pretty safe in saying we're going to agree on our Samstown Market star of the game, and that is going to be Rob, as you talked about the 10 strikeouts, but even more impressively, no walks. And just a little bloop single being the only hit she gave up today, so Rob was on her A game.
Definitely, but also we want to make sure we give some credit to Jessie Smith in the DP at the bat. She went 2 for 3 with a 2-run home run and a double, got 3 RBI on the day, so she led the team at the plate as well.
Well, that's going to wrap up the Renaissance Bank postgame report. We encourage you to visit RenaissanceBank.com to learn more about their rewards extra checking account. Over 400,000 discounts available there for you at Renaissance Bank. We're going to take a timeout, come back in about 20 minutes with the start of Game 2 here between ICC and Delta. Back with more right after this.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.